dark the clouds are back here. And again, the raging of the waves, if you haven't seen my other video, it's insane. And I got the sun rising. That was pretty. It is really super windy out here. And the raging of the waves. And I can't even fly. I'll try to fly, but the wind is too strong and it just blows me all over the place. What will I do? Help me, help me. So I like this robot a lot. It reminds me a lot of the Brave series, or Jesús series in Japan. I don't know, it just reminds me, it goes with those things, even though it's Transformers. Clearly you can tell by that little symbol right there. He's a jet, which I like jets. I like jets and I cannot lie. The ones with the wings, they fly. Alright. Yeah, I used to sing a song that was like, I like big bugs and I cannot lie. The ones with the wings, they fly. Then I forgot what after that. I just kind of ad-libbed it. But I didn't get too far. It's just really hard to walk in. And there's nowhere. I mean, I'm looking, I'm like, where's some place I can get down to the water? There's not a place. Not a single place. There's a spry person down there getting in the water. Or way down there. I can't see them now. I'm not spry. I'm an old guy. But yeah, I'm not able to get in the water today, that's for sure. Look at that cliff, that drop off, that's insane. I have never seen the erosion this bad. I've seen like maybe a foot to just slightly over a foot off the ground, the cliff that gets formed by erosion. I've never seen it this high. This is like, well, maybe I have. I feel like maybe have had it a few years ago. But I wasn't on the YouTubes and I didn't make videos back then. But yeah, this is just 2 days in a row of this at least, maybe more. I wasn't here on freaking cold days. That's crazy. Hey, that bird got down there. He's smaller than me. Dagnabbit. How did that bird get down there? Well, he won't be able to get back up, I'm going to tell you what. I mean, he's too small. Look at his legs. He's not going to be able to jump up there. Sometimes I wish I had wings so I could fly. That's all that I need. You are. And if the world caved in around me, to you I'd still hold on. Because you're all in life I need. The one who set me free. Jesus, because of you, I'm free. He's trying to have his breakfast. There he goes. He can fly. Of course he can. You know, in our new bodies we get when we come back to Earth, I wonder if we're going to be able to fly, but not with wings, of course. Or if we just move at the speed of thought. And if we move at the speed of thought, will we create a vacuum in our absence? Like, if I think for a second I'm here, and then suddenly I think I'm down at the water tower right there, will I create a vacuum right here and cause people's ears to pop that are nearby? I don't know. These things I think about because I like physics. I often think like the rapture, whenever we translate our bodies into, like we teleport basically up into the sky, like you fly. I think, are we going to be a flash of light like they kind of do on Star Trek when they translate matter into energy or into an extra dimensional matter, which would of course be unable to be seen by the humans on Earth? Will we transcend the 3D and become 4D, I guess, or Omni-D? I wonder if we'll leave a flash of light. Because you know those videos by Dr. David Jeremiah, all these raptures happening, they just pop out of place. They just disappear. I'm like, that could happen. I mean, I kind of think it should be flash of light, maybe an EMP, like an electromagnetic pulse would maybe wipe out all the cameras that are watching us. Who knows? We'll find out soon, though. Oh, look, the sun's disappearing again. The cloud ate it. That's one hungry cloud right there. And maybe why it's growing. Eating all that sunlight. But do you ever stop and ponder these things? I mean, is there any other physics people out there that ponder physical concepts when you think about the rapture? Just wondering. And of course, I'm not an atheist. The atheists are like, well, that could never happen. Well, whatever. You believe a rock turned into a man over billions of years, and you say that God can't create miracles? I'm like, it just cracks me up that they believe that we evolved from a rock. You know, when we know that the laws of ambiosis says that living matter cannot be created from non-living matter, except, of course, when it's supernaturally acted upon. So, yeah, I don't want to hear it. Whenever atheists start babbering on and on about how man can't just be born of a virgin, that's just impossible. No, it's more impossible that without God, man just evolved from a rock. Like how many billions of years you imagine there are. Not going to happen. Anyway, it's essential. I'm just not going to get to walk today. It's too far. It's not. I mean, I want to get my feet in the water. And this is really soft sand. It's slow going. As you can tell, I didn't get very far. All right. Well, y'all have a great day. Again, I don't care. It's still paradise down here. I'd rather be walking down here on this sand, looking at the beautiful ocean raging, than be walking in some park in the middle of a city, wondering if there's going to be a mugger behind a tree. Ugh. I used to live in a city. I never realized. I was so, like, I don't know if I was just like, I don't care. I'm not going to be, my angels are protecting me. I used to go to Pullman Park all the time when I went to NC State. I hear all the things about it now, and I'm like, oh, man, I am so, I don't know if it's always been that bad. Probably it was. But I wouldn't go anywhere near Pullman Park, especially at night. Yeah, people do it. They think, oh, well, they living in the 50s thinking, we can just stroll through the park and have a lovely afternoon. Nope, not today. Haven't thought about Pullman Park in ages. But anyway. Alright. Wow, look at that tree that got washed up. It's now down on the lower half of this. There's a lot of people down there going, I don't know what we're going to do. We can't get in the water. Yeah, you can. You just want to get back up. Alright, well, y'all have a great day living out there in not paradise. And I don't know. Do you guys ever get to the ocean? Because even on these days like this, it's still a wonderful place to be. It's so beautiful. It's nice and windy. I'm wearing shorts. Got my bare feet in the sand. Wearing a t-shirt because I'm ugly and fat. But it's still a beautiful day. And this is God's creation. And when I look at the ocean, I know that there's a God. That's one thing I noticed, though. Living down here as a kid, I remember thinking, all the surfers, they may not have been Christians, but they believed in God. I talked to a lot of surfers, and some of them even like some of the Christian music I had, like Ultra Boys and stuff, but they all believed in God. Everyone I ever talked to, all the surfers. Now, the skaters that don't come near the beach, some of them were atheists. I remember quite a few of them going, you don't believe in God? Well, let me tell you about him. And they didn't believe in God because they don't come near nature enough. They're in concrete jungles. You're out in God's nature, you know there's a God. And I'm going to tell you right now, his name is Jesus Christ. And he came to this earth, lived among men for 33 years, died on a cross to take your sins away and to free you from them. Then he rose from the dead. And if you confess that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised from the dead, you can be saved from all the destructions coming upon this earth soon and from the eternal hell. And you can live forever and ever with Jesus. A lot of people in hell, they're there because they want to be. They don't want to be with Jesus now. Why would they want to be with Jesus in the afterlife? I want to be with Jesus. I'm looking forward to that day. Call me an escapist all you want to. I'm looking forward to being with Jesus. I hope you are too. If not, you don't know Jesus. That's why, like, this morning I did a video. I was like, you know what? Even though there's a lot of scriptures that don't have like epiphanies to me, but I need to be telling people about that because people don't know Jesus. They don't know that he raised the dead and cared for the widows and things like that. So I'm going to start trying to do that. I'm going to start reading the passages that normally like, oh, that's a nice story. Because some people have no clue about Jesus. Like me, whenever I first heard about Jesus, I just thought, is he the guy that's super strong? I was thinking Greek mythology. I wasn't brought up in a Christian home. Well, anyway, I'm not going to go over... Oh, I just went over 10 minutes. Y'all have a great day, and hope to see you soon in the clouds, because I'm pretty sure we're going home soon. And I'm not just whistling Dixie on that.